Operator for the CF-18 demonstration team. On behalf of the Commander of the Royal Canadian Air Force, welcome to the Canadian Forces CF-18 Hornet Air Demonstration. Each year, the Royal Canadian Air Force presents a theme through its air demonstration teams. This year, we are joining Canadians and Americans across our continent as we celebrate 60 years of partnership in North American aerospace defense, more commonly known as NORAD. Flying the demo Hornet today is Captain Stefan Porteous, call sign Porcelain. Porcelain is presently a combat-experienced CF-18 fighter pilot with 433 Tactical Fighter Squadron in Bagotville, Quebec. He's been flying for more than 10 years and has logged more than 1,000 hours in military jet aircraft, including more than 600 in the CF-18, with 16 combat missions to his credit. Surrounded by aircraft from a young age, he was inspired to become a fighter pilot at age 11 and joined the Royal Canadian Air Cadets in his hometown of Comox, British Columbia, earning his glider and private pilot's licenses. Captain Porteous joined the Canadian Armed Forces in August 2008 and in 2011 realized a lifelong dream of receiving his RCAF pilot's wings. The CF-18 flying here today is a combat aircraft and has not been modified for this air show. In its present configuration, this plane is capable of flying at nearly twice the speed of sound, or 2,400 kilometers per hour. Let's head to the cockpit.
Hornet 01. I'm extremely honored to be able to show you amazing capabilities of the Royal Canadian Air Force CF-18 Hornet. I'd ask now that you please put in hearing protection, especially for the little ones. It's getting loud. See ya. See ya.
Let's watch and listen as Captain Porteous lights the afterburners and demonstrates maneuverability with takeoff. Photos. Post your best shots, your videos, your selfies with the jet to our Canadian Forces CF-18 demo team page on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Make sure you use our hashtag CF18Demo. This is especially impressive considering the speed and agility needed to make effective tactical decisions during combat operations. Watch now as Porcelain displays the exceptional rolling capabilities of a CF-18 frontal brake with a quad 270 roll. Almost any aircraft can do a normal loop, but very few can perform one like the CF-18. With incredible precision, watch as the Hornet completes 4 90-degree turns to complete this maneuver. Ladies and gentlemen, with a 7G pull to the vertical, Captain Porteous and the square loop. Retreats, man, no regrets. I'm not gonna wreck, and there ain't no As we celebrate NORAD 60, we honor the families of all those that serve. You are the force behind the force. Thank you. From the right, Porcelain with the top side pass. In order to get behind an enemy into what fighter pilots call the control zone, a pilot must occasionally slow down. The aircraft that can fly... Whoops, I'm sorry, that's not what we're gonna do. The next pass is gonna demonstrate just how easy it is for the Hornet to change direction. Porcelain will fly the aircraft in a minimum radius, maximum rate, 360-degree turn. He will then display the Hornet's high alpha looping capabilities, turning the nose to the sky. During the turn, Porcelain will experience more than 7 times the force of gravity, or 7G. This means in the cockpit, his body weight will rise to nearly 1,500 pounds. fighter pilots call the control zone, the pilot must occasionally slow down. The aircraft that can fly the slowest will gain the advantage. Captain Porteous will now demonstrate the high angle of attack capability of the Hornet at minimum speed. He'll approach center stage at just 190 kilometers an hour. The CF-18 Hornet on the unrestricted vertical climb. Yeehaw! While Porcelain starts is just such and sets up for the high-speed pass, we want you to know that flying the Hornet is a team effort. Let me introduce you to the rest of our team. Here with us today, we have our maintenance crew that keeps the jet in the air. Our East Coast crew from Tweebwing Baggaville. Our crew chief, Sergeant Marc-André David. Deputy crew chief, Corporal Pierre-Olivier Perros. Airframe technician, Corporal Jonathan Germain. And avionics technician, Corporal Francis Besna. We also have with us our team safety pilot. That's our eyes and ears on the ground. Captain Renaud Tees, also known as Graf. Let's give them all a round of applause. Flying right on the edge of the sound barrier, watch from the right for the high-speed pass. Thousands of members of Canada's Department of National Defence and Canadian Armed Forces have been standing strong alongside our American colleagues. They are ready to defend Canada and the United States 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We would like to dedicate this next pass to all those who have the watch. his next pass, we're going to check in with Captain Porteous in the cockpit.
Ladies and gentlemen, Captain Porteous here, coming to you live once again. I hope you've had as much fun as I have today. Thank you for all your support of the armed forces, and I look forward to meeting some of you at the autograph tent soon. Thanks again. See you, Bob.
Jump like girls and let's do a perfect balance.
All right, Porcelain is setting up for his last pass, and he's going to give everyone on the ground a wave. So everyone down here on the ground, I want to make sure you wave back because he is going to watch for you. From the right, Captain Porteous giving you a wave. Canadian Forces CF-18 demo team and the entire Royal Canadian Air Force, we hope you enjoyed today's show as much as we enjoyed performing it. Captain Porteous and the demo team will stop by to the fence line later with posters and are happy to pose with photos with you. Remember, we look forward to your comments and photos on our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages, and make sure you use our hashtag CF18Demo. And now, back to your Airshow announcer.
All right, what you think of that, ladies and gentlemen? Was that amazing? That is amazing. Love it. Great to have the Royal Canadian Air Force with us this weekend here at Power in the Pines. I tell you, just some of the fun that we're going to have. We're going to have so much fun out here. You're not going to want to miss a single moment of this year's Power in the Pines Air Show. Again, we want to encourage all of you to be sure to get out there and hit the social media, take pictures, get out there, spread the word around. The most exciting place to be this weekend is going to be right here at the Power of the Pines Air Show. We have got a great lineup, great pilots, great fun, and of course, wow, what a static display area that we got going on out here today. We've got more aircraft, we still got more of them on the way. It's just going to be an incredible day.
Did you ever get to see a MiG-29 at you? Pretty well. Make never made it back to the UK.
Ladies and gentlemen, in preparation for the next aircraft demonstration, and in order to get the audience as close to the action as possible, 3 active duty Air Force wings here at Joint Base McGuire-Dix-Lakehurst have combined to put a temporary landing zone directly on the taxiway in front of you and less than 1,000 feet from show center. The landing zone will allow the C-17A Globemaster, weighing in excess of 350,000 pounds, to execute